Hi beauties, it's Kendy Jane with a video today. I finally got my Boxycharm. I received it on the 14th of June, and today I'm doing this eye look. It's a hooded eye look that you can do with your palette in the Boxycharm box. So if you would like to see how I achieve this eye look, and then after I do that, I will quickly go through each product and tell you what I liked about it and what product I absolutely hated that I don't like. And if you want to see those things, just stay tuned. Okay, we're going to do an eye look with the Alamar palette. The first shade I'm going to use is Cocoa Taxi as my transition shade. That's this beautiful little light orange shade. Not orange, it looks more like a burnt orange, golden orange. Okay, and I'm going to take my Sigma 25 and just tap into that and start, and I'm just going to go above my crease, really just get the color on. And as you can see, I already have some Scotch tape on my eyes. I want to get some eyeshadow guards, but I just haven't done that yet. Just tap and you put it above your crease. And I have hooded eyes, so I'm going to do it for a hooded eye look, but you can do it pretty much the same way. And I'll tell you the difference, what you need to do if you don't have hooded eyes. This is a beautiful color. This color on your eyes is lighter. You really have to work to get it darker on your eyes. That's the only shade that's not as pigmented as some of them. All the rest really seem very pigmented. This one is just a little lighter than the rest, and you can build the color up though, and that's what I'm doing, just slowly building up the color. Okay, and with the same brush I'm going to dip into Tropico. It's the beautiful burnt orange shade right next to that one. This one here. And I'm going to go lower, right above the crease and in the crease with this one. Wow, this one is very pigmented. And I want to kind of wing it out, so I'm going right over that tape, Scotch tape, with the color. And you just go above the crease, but not as high as the transition shade. These pigments are just very easy to use. They're so pigmented. They're not too pigmented where they're hard to use. They're just right. This palette is awesome. Now she said this one is called Reina del Caribe Volume 1. The next palette she said would be her older sister, and she's just a little bit more wild and playful. So these are pretty wild colors. I can't imagine what the next one's going to look like. Now what I'm going to do, I need to blend my edges, so I'm going to take a big fluffy brush, and this is a Morphe brush. It's a Morphe E28. Yes. And I'm going to dip into the transition shade and just blend the edges right here. so they're not so harsh. And everything just blends so well, so easy. Beautifully, and I already had some Milani eyeshadow primer on, and I had put concealer around my eyebrows. And that's easy to blend. Okay, now what I want to do, I'm gonna just take this pencil brush, a Sephora 21, and dip into this beautiful shade, which is called Guantanamera. Guantanamera. These Spanish names are just so hard to pronounce. Okay, and I'm just gonna tap into it and kind of darken this outer V and into my crease, right above the crease actually. In my crease and right above and on the outside of my eyelid. I can feel my allergies starting. My eye starts watering. Now, if you don't have hooded eyes, you just put this in your outer V. You don't go above like we're doing with hooded eyes. Once you start working with your eyes, hooded eyes, it gets easier and easier. And really, you have to just look at them while they're open and just look at what colors you can see. Because you don't want to hide all your colors in your crease and not be able to see them. Blends just so well. Okay, then I want to dip into the dark brown color, and this one is Cafecito. I would think that's coffee because it's like a coffee color. Beautiful colors. I love her shade story, her color story. It's just, they just go, every color just goes really well with each other. And what I'm gonna do is darken this outer part here, just a little bit. And then whatever I have left, I just bring it along here. And now when I'm following along on a tutorial, I stop the video. I follow along and I stop it and I do the part they're doing, then I watch. Just makes it a little bit easier. Okay. I really like how this is coming out. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit more brown, then I'm going to cut my crease with some concealer. It's kind of like, it's going to be a 3/4 cut crease, not the whole hood, mobile lid, just the, where I stop the color on the outer V, just right there to the center of the eye. Okay. And you can take your fluffy brush and just add a little bit of that first transition color. And not much fallout at all. So pretty. It's a warm colored eye palette. Okay. So what I'm going to do now, I just picked a concealer. This is Urban Decay. But you can pick any concealer you like to use for your eye. And let's do this. I'll do this one first. And I just usually tap it on there. I have a little brush I like to use. Sometimes I just use this tip. I just take your time. And it's not going to be perfect. And that's okay, because you can always fix it. I use this concealer because I don't like to use it under my eyes because it's too drying. So I use it on my eyelids. Okay, that's good enough for me. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use this beautiful dark blue color, which is called Varadero. I know I'm not saying them correctly, but it's this beautiful blue color here. And I'll start with a brush and then I'll use my finger. I'm gonna go all the way until almost the corner, and I'm gonna use a different color right at the corner. You see, it's not putting enough color for me. So what I'm gonna do is use my finger a little bit, because I really want to pack that blue on. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. You see, I went up to about right there. And let me wipe my finger. I'm gonna take this top color here, and that is called La Costa. Not sure what that means either. And I'm gonna put that on my finger and just put it in the corner. Okay. Make sure I put enough of the blue. I want it really dark. And then I'm gonna take my pencil brush and kind of put some of this color on it. That's not my pencil brush. And put some of this one. It's like Guantanamera. And blend it with this blue on the edge, and then come back and just, if you have any mistakes up here, just put it, and we'll blend all that out. But on the end, just blend your blue and your brown together, and then I'm going to take this brush and take that white color, and I'm going to blend it with the blue. So pretty. So pretty. Okay, I like the way that one looks. Let's put some concealer on the right eye. Really don't know why I'm tapping it. Doesn't have any fallout, really. So pretty. That's pretty dark. Look at that a little bit. And I'm just wiping on a makeup wipe and dry it. And go in for the white color. What was that one? La Costa. And then just blend those colors together. Let me reinforce that color on the end with the blue. You don't want the white and the blue to look like a sharp line. You want like the two where the line is just to blend them. And it's easy, just keep rubbing it back and forth on that line. And it blends them real pretty. Okay, let me just take some of this transition and blend that in. So pretty. Okay, let's take off the tape and see what we have. I didn't put anything here yet. I think what I'm gonna put is, I have this little brush I didn't use. Yeah, the same shade we used on the eye here. I want to take that and we're going to put that one right in the arch of our eyebrow, like that. And then I might put a little bit more in the corner of my eye. And I have a little bit that went under. That's okay though. All right, let's take this tape off. Ooh. Let's see, this one's pretty stuck here. I had put a lot of powder. Wow. Let me go. I have the eye look done. I'm gonna put some eyeliner, mascara, and my new lashes, and I'll be right back. All right, I really like this eye look, and there's so many options when looking at this palette, the Reina Del Caribe palette. It's just a very nice palette. Everything is very pigmented in this palette, except, like I said, this orangey, burnt orange looking color. It's not as pigmented as the rest. Well, let me put it on the front of my hand so you can see it. But it's not a negative aspect because I like how it is for a transition color. I mean, it is pigmented on the swatch, but when you go to put it on your eyes, you need to layer it a little bit. But I mean, every other shade is just dark, dark pigment. I mean, she really did a good job with this palette. And like I said earlier, someone asked her in an interview if she was gonna have a second volume, since this is volume 1. And she said yes. All I'm gonna say, it's gonna be her older sister, who is a little bit spicier than this one. So it should be interesting to wait and see. The second item we had in the box were these 3 brushes. I love the highlighter brush, and I used it today to put on my highlight. And I also used my finger. This, I don't know. This is not a powder brush to me. Is that the powder brush? Yeah. This is not a powder brush. When I think powder brush, I think something similar to this one here. Thick and fluffy. This is not, but what I would use this one for is maybe laying powder under my eyes. Just because it says powder brush does not mean you need to use it for that. You can use it for whatever you want to use it for. And I think I would use it to put powder here. But it's definitely not like a powder brush for your face. Now this is a foundation brush, labeled foundation brush. I would not use it for foundation. I like my beauty blender. But if you'd want to try it for foundation, you can use it for that. You could even try to blend your concealer with it. But I'm not going to use it for foundation. But I like to melt my foundation into my skin. So I always like to use a beauty blender. The next item is the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream. Someone corrected, I was saying Bum Bum Cream, but she said they pronounce it Boom Boom Cream. And I love this stuff. It's as good as I thought it would be, but it is tiny. I think this used to be their trial size, and I don't know why they changed it to their smallest size. But hey, a lot of companies do have these type sizes. For instance, I just ordered some Tatcha cream that sells for an outrageous amount, and they have a smaller one. So rather than spend that humongous amount, I didn't know if I'd like it. I got the $30 size like this. So it's not bad, 10 bucks. You can see if you really like it. If you like it, get the larger one next time. Next in the box is the Ofra lipstick, and this one is in the shade Verona. Is that right? Yeah, Verona. Love it. It's on my lips. It totally dries down. It's a good liquid lips because some of these dry down so much they make your lips really dry. Beauty Bakery, I can't wear them. I mean, they last a long time, but after about an hour, my lips have no more fluid in them. I mean, it's just, and then to take it off, you almost need gasoline to take it off your lips. I use eye makeup remover that I have to take it off my lips. It's like paint. But this one is really creamy. It's a good formula. The eyelashes, I have them on here. Love them. Now, the claim that they'll last 25 times, I don't know about that. But if I can get at least 10 wears for a $26 eyelash, that's $2.60 a try. I think that's fine. Buy the Ardell Wispies, Demi Wispies, and those are maybe like $5 for 3. Little over $1 for each pair, if I'm remembering correctly. But it's hard to get more than one use with those. They really get worn. Sometimes I'll wear them 2, very seldomly 3 times. Maybe I'm just rough with them, or I don't know. But these are, you can tell they're high-end lash. I will let you know how many uses I get out of them, because I sure am going to try to get more, at least 10, but 25, I don't know. We'll have to see. Now, I got this Jante Blue eyeliner. Hate it. It reminds me of when I was in high school, the Maybelline or Revlon back then in the late 80s. It was so hard, you would have to take a lighter and heat it and make it soft for it to show on your eyes. And this is hard like that, because if you use it to mark on your hand, it's calling me a liar now, because it did mark pretty good. But I tried to use it in my waterline. Now I do have watery eyes because of allergies. It wouldn't even come on in my eyes. And I use Stila eyeliner usually in my eyeline, and it works fine. But this one wouldn't even show. And then I tried to put it on my upper lash line, and I was having to press too hard. So I don't really care for this at all. So that's my rundown of the box. I think it was a great box, wonderful box. Do I regret buying it? Heck no. I think Boxycharm is definitely worth $21. Now, we just found out that in the fall, they're going to have a new box. It's going to be a larger box, and they're going to fit more products. How many, I don't know, and at what price, I don't know. I think this month, with the having of option, like with the skincare, there's 2 items. Some people will get one and some people get the, I think they're showing you, like, if you get the large box later on, you probably would have gotten all the items, not have choices. So I think they're preparing people for this. Will I get the larger box? I'll have to see how much it costs. Some people thinking maybe double. I don't think it'll be double. I think it'll be around $31, $35, if I'm guessing right. That's my guess. And I think you'll probably get 10 products, 8 to 10 products. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I'm ready to try it. I think I was thinking about getting a second box to give away the items as prizes anyways. So, but if you're interested in getting Boxycharm, the link is below. Thank everybody who has bought it and given me the points, the charms, the 650 charms I think it is. For my channel, I haven't bought anything with my charms yet, and I have quite a few because I've never used my charms. I just let them keep accumulating. So one day maybe I'll use it and buy a bunch of prizes and give those away. But thank everybody who used my code, and if you want to join, I would appreciate it if you'd use my code. If you don't want to, just go to boxycharm.com and join from there. I don't think you'll regret spending that $21. It's so worth it. And I think that's all I have to say. We have the giveaway still going on. Just keep commenting, and each comment's going to be an entry, and there's several ways to get entries. Just keep doing that. And everybody try to stay positive this summer. I know it's hot. I've been working in my garden, but I've been taking pictures of it. I may do a video with my garden one day to show you how it looks. But everybody, I hope you're enjoying your summer. And remember to subscribe. If you're not a subscriber, I'd love to have you as a permanent member of our family. I thank each and every one of you for being my subscribers. That's why I have these giveaways every month to show my love for you. If you subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if you like my video, please give me a thumbs up. And until I see you again, bye.